Hello, everyone. I'm so grateful to be speaking with you this evening. My name's Lorna Michelle, and I reside in Chesapeake Beach, Maryland. As far as my testimonial goes, I think I'd like to start with the fact that I am a veteran, and I served our country for 7.5 years. Unfortunately, I suffered great injuries and wound up with post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and depression. That's important to note because it is the primary source of my testimony for the power and the majesty of these products. I suffered for a good 10 years. Because of the stress I endured, I wound up with a compromised immune system. So I went to the VA. Doctors knew there was something wrong with me, but they couldn't figure out what it was. I got increasingly sicker and sicker, and more depressed and sad over the situation. And then I just took measures in my own hands, and I decided that I would go chemical-free and toxin-free and see if that would help me. I grew up in a home where my mom used Tide. We had bleach. We cleaned the house from top to bottom every Saturday. We used bleach. All the worst possible products I've been using them my whole life. I'm here to tell you all with so much happiness and excitement that after 90 days of using these products, I was scheduled to have a sinus surgery. I went to the hospital for the pre-op, and when they looked at my sinuses, they're like, "Where's all the inflammation? There's no inflammation here." So I was like, "Well, I don't know what to tell you." And I didn't even make the connection in my mind at that time that it could have been the chemicals, removing the chemicals, removing the toxins. All I know is that the doctor said, "You no longer need this surgery." So they canceled the surgery. I went on my way. The next month I had to see the ophthalmologist. I had surgery on my eyes, and she kept talking about this inflammation on my eyelids and saying she might have to do a surgical procedure to help relieve the inflammation on my eyelids. So I come back 2 more months later to see her, and she's like, "Where's the inflammation on your eyelids?" And I was like, "I don't know." She said, "What have you done differently since I saw you last?" I said, "I've removed all chemicals and toxins from my home, my personal care products, and I'm eating healthier as well, eating things without as much bad stuff in it." A big smile crossed her face, and she said, "Well, look at that. Eyelids healed. You do not need this surgery." So I think the reason that my leader selected me to speak tonight is because there's been such a huge transformation for me in terms of my health and my general happiness about living my life because I feel so much better. All I know is I've been using these products for 5 months, and I can say that my PTSD is in remission. My depression has improved by 50%, increased energy, increased focus. My anxiety, that area has improved by at least 50%, and I couldn't be more grateful and more happy. And I think I just want to close my testimonial by saying I had no desire to be a salesperson whatsoever, and frankly, I still don't. But my leader always encourages me to share the products versus sell them, and that's working. These products, as you all know, sell themselves. All I have to do is tell my story, and people are like, "What is it? How do I get it? How do I buy it?" And I have surpassed any initial goals I set for myself as a new advisor. In fact, I probably sold triple what I intended to sell. And I made all those fast track points, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the last thing is, sharing has made all the difference. Taking the coaching and doing what my coach says, because she's superior at this, has made all the difference. And then, shoot, I forgot my last talking point. Don't be mad. I'm going to tell you what it is right now. Do not give up until the last possible second. I hadn't got that fast start for, and it was July 30th, and I had until July 31st. And I was getting scared that I wasn't going to be able to make it. But I just kept pushing and setting the stage for this to occur. And on the 30th, I had the first person sign on to be on my team. So I just knew in my mind until midnight, the 31st, I wasn't going to quit until I met that goal. And I did it the day before the last day. So thank you so much for inviting me to share my story and giving me the chance to just talk about how wonderful these products are yet again. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Lauren and Michelle, if you have not looked at the chat screen next to the screen, you need to look at all the amazing comments that people are giving you. And I'm totally like trying not to cry. So thank you so much, Michelle, for suggesting her, because that was super powerful. And
I am crying, and my head
I want to hire you
while you were talking.
I want to hire you to come to my virtual parties and give your story.
Oh my God, guys.
Really
I was texting Christy while I was crying.
I just want to be your best friend.
Aww. I'm just so happy. I can't tell you. I just feel like I'm resurrected and I'm getting my life back. And I mean, H2O is amazing, not just the products, but the people, the leadership, the training, the coaching. There's nothing here that's anything less than superior and good and kind and happy. It's just all around a good thing.